Now, the next phase, this is where people start to realize that they have gifts. They start to maybe feel a little crazy, like some days they have gifts and some days they don't because it goes away, or they feel like they're not getting any hits or whatever from the universe. And it's a phase of letting go of your ego. It's a phase of facing your fears. So this phase might be a little bit more difficult for people, but I'm not going to go into depth about it because you just have to go through it, because everybody's this phase of confronting your ego and your fears is different for everyone. Somebody once said to me, and I knew this before, I heard it before, but somebody reminded me the other day that fear is the same exact thing that happens during fear happens when you're excited. So when you go to fear and you feel fear, just ask yourself, am I fearful of what I'm doing or saying or being, or am I just excited about it? Because your brain just automatically wants to go to fear for some reason. So I just want to say that as a quick tip, because this phase, and again, so like if you've always known that you're very intuitive, or that you might be an empath, or that you could see auras, this phase might be a little bit more difficult, because this is where your human self and your spiritual self start to argue. It's like, I know I can see auras, but then now I haven't seen an aura for like 6 months. So was I crazy? Did I just think I could see auras? Did I think I could feel people's energy? No, you're not crazy. What happens during this phase is that your spirit guides, which are the people, entities, energies that you work with, that they've always worked with you. It's just that you start to recognize that they're there. You start to be introduced to them. Your spirit guides give you a break. So if they're teaching you something, which means that they're putting opportunities in front of your face, or they're bringing certain people into your life, they're getting rid of people. This also happens during this phase, because people that are toxic to you, or that that are not going to help you get to your path or be, your true authentic self, these people start to fade away. It could be partners, it could be friends, it could be a boss. These people start to go to the wayside. But your spirit guides give you a break. So they'll teach you, bring people into your life, take people out of your life, give you a good run of like learning. And then all of a sudden things get quiet and people are like, what is going on? Am I nuts? Like, honestly, like I last week I could walk in and feel everybody's emotions, and this week I walk in and I don't feel anything. That happens. They're giving you a break. They're giving you time to like, resonate with what has happened, to go back over and review it, how you're going to implement it in your life going forward, how you're going to utilize it. They're giving you the opportunity to see these things in other people. So don't freak out if all of a sudden you think you have a gift and then you think it disappears. That's not what's happening. For the rest of your life, once you start to awaken, once you start to notice these things, there'll be, highs and lows, ups and downs, starts and stops. So don't worry about that. So that's the next phase, is the ego and facing the fear. And when you get to that phase, really dig into your fear, like what you're afraid of and what your ego is asking of you. That's going to be a great book for time for you to review the Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. That'll be a great time to review that, or even read it for the first time at that point. So I'm just letting you know that this phase will show up. You're not crazy, and it's a great sign, a beautiful sign that you truly are being awakened and that you're on the right path.